One of the biggest, most important parts of selling products and services online is respecting the customer's journey and respecting where are they at along that process. Have you asked yourself that question? Do you know where your customers are at on that journey? If you can identify that, how do we identify that? What are their problems? What are their frustrations? What are their struggles? What are the annoyances that they have? That will tell you where they're at on the path. Now, if you have a product or service that you offer, everybody who buys from you goes along a path of learning, understanding, building trust, rapport with you before they buy. Okay, so I want you to think about if you could bottle up the process of becoming a customer. If you've never sold a product or service before, think about yourself. If you've ever bought the product that you're selling, what was that process before you ever knew about it? Before you ever thought about what you're selling that got you to want to buy. You can bottle that up. That's what a funnel is. That's what the customer journey is. That's what the customer experience is. And we can actually kind of map it out on a piece of paper. This is how I do it. I map it out and I write down the different steps that the customer goes on the customer journey. And then I identify, okay, the people on my social media, where are they at on that customer journey? You right now, you're at the place in your business where you probably maybe have never even thought about the customer journey before. You have a lot of chaos that's going on. You're trying to make sense of it. What should I do next? What should I focus on? If you can identify what those problems and frustrations are for your customer, you can start to develop the customer journey, which is a lot easier than it sounds. And I walked my clients through this on a coaching call. I actually just walked 3 people through it today on our coaching calls, and it was like a light bulb went off when I showed them how this works. And we developed, okay, this is the path that's going to get you from making 6 figures to 7 figures. Or this is the path that's going to get you from making just a couple of sales this month to 6 figures in your business in the next 3 months. And that's what I love helping people with on my coaching calls. The customer's journey is when they meet you, they need some help to get from where they are to where they want to be. And you want to build that trust and rapport with them. My goal with you is to build trust and rapport with you so that when you get to a certain place on that journey of your business, that you eventually become a customer of mine and buy some products or services or coaching with me that I offer. And it's the same with your customers. If you're selling something, you got to respect the customer journey and identify what are those problems, what are those frustrations. A great way that you can do this is think about what you're selling and start journaling about those problems and frustrations that your customers have. You can either do it on a piece of paper or even on Evernote on your phone. Start journaling out those frustrations that your customer has. Write them down and map out and start to look at what are some of the words that stand out to you. That way you can help them move along the path to their goals. Wherever they are in their frustration, if you have a solution to that problem, you identify where are they at and what's the next step to get them forward towards the help, the solution that you offer. And then you just start talking about that. You just start posting about that. You just start making content. You start making blog posts. You start sending emails. You create products and services around that. And that's what creates irresistible offers that people want to buy from you. Okay? And so if you want to learn more about this, I invite you, schedule a free 15-minute call with me on my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com, and let's talk about this. Let's talk about where are your customers at? Where are you at on developing and gaining that trust and rapport with your customers? Let's bring some clarity to the confusion of how we take people from just interested